Hello and welcome to Math 126, which is Pre-Calculus 1, Section 4001. This is the online section for summer 2017. My name is Jeff Downs. My email address is here, jeffrey.downs@wnc.edu. My homepage there. Not sure if it's really linked up correctly now, but all the content's also found here in Canvas. Prerequisites, Math 96, or 3 units of high school mathematics at the level of algebra and above. Course description. Provides a third course in algebra. Topics include polynomial, rational, and radical equations, absolute value and quadratic inequalities, relations and functions, linear, quadratic, polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, their graphs and applications, and systems of equations. Upon completion of this course, successful students should be able to do the following: solve polynomial, radical, and rational equations, solve absolute value and quadratic inequalities, identify functions and find inverse functions, graph, find slopes and equations of linear functions and use them in models, sketch the graphs of basic functions and transformations of them, graph polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions and use them in models, solve systems of equations and inequalities, not necessarily linear. Course credits 3. Transferability within Nevada. This course is designed to apply towards a WNC degree and/or transfer to other schools within the Nevada system of higher education, depending on the degree chosen and other courses completed. It may transfer to colleges and universities outside Nevada. For information about how this course can transfer and apply to your program of study, please contact the counselor. Linkage to the college mission. Apply mathematical analytical problem-solving skills through the use of polynomial, exponential, and logarithmic functions, the application of systems of equations, and the application of matrices. Provide instruction that contributes to a student's ability to think critically and solve problems, to reason mathematically and apply computational skills. For the textbook, we're going to use Pre-Calculus, second edition by Paul Sison with the Hawkes Learning System. The textbook options for the class would be the following. You can get the textbook bundled with the Hawkes Learning System Access, the textbook alone, or the Hawkes Learning System Access alone, and there's an ebook inside with that. So applies to the class. You must have some version of the textbook, either a paper textbook or an online textbook. The calculator, it's recommended that you purchase a TI-89 calculator for the class. I like the TI-89. The TI-84 works pretty well too. I'm very familiar with the TIs. I'm not as familiar with the Casios, so I would not be able to provide help with those. But there are also many videos on YouTube for all the different types of calculators. Grading scale is pretty standard, A, B, C, D, F, and there's the percents for each grade, and there's also the points that would give you each grade. If you do the math, you'll see that those percents are equivalent to those points if you do the multiplication. Okay, midterm. You get one of those at 200 points. Discussions, you have to have at least 10 postings at 10 points each. You can do more than 10 though. Homework, 5 chapters at 40 points each. Quizzes, 10 at 10 points each. There are actually 11 quizzes. We take the top 10 though. And the final exam, 1 at 200 points for a total of 800 points. So there'll be a midterm. You may take a multiple choice midterm or the online one, in the one that you work out the problems in Hawkes. So the one through Hawkes, you may repeat it to improve your score, and you're working out the problem in that. But the one in Canvas, it would be taken one time. It's multiple choice. So if you want to improve your score, you can work on the one in Hawkes. The multiple choice one has the advantage of showing the several possible answers, one of which would be the correct answer. So if you like to guess, there you go. There'll be no makeup for missed exams. The due date for the midterm is July 7th, 2017, and the midterm is worth 200 points. The course ID for the online work is Math 126 Summer 2017. Discussions, you must provide at least 10 postings in the discussion board. The postings must be substantive and not simply say, I agree. You can either ask a question from our material or you can answer someone else's question. Your first posting should be an introduction about yourself. There is a possible 100 points for the discussion grade. Homework. You have 2 choices for the homework in the class. You can do the homework in the Hawkes Learning System, do the certifications, or you can do the homework assigned with each lesson in class. Homework counts for 200 points. If you try Hawks and prefer to do the paper homework, you may do so. If you do the traditional paper homework, you must scan and upload the homework in Canvas by the due date. And there's a really cool app called Tiny Scanner that'll let you do that with your smartphone. Quizzes, there'll be 11 quizzes in Canvas. The top 10 quizzes will count for the grade, the possible 100 points for the quiz grade. Final exam, there'll be a final exam due on August 4th, 2017. It may be taken as a multiple choice final exam in Canvas or a short answer final exam in Hawks. It's possible 200 points for the final exam grade. Attendance, students are expected to participate and keep pace, logging into Canvas on a regular basis. Students failing to keep pace or answer emails from the instructor for 2 or more weeks may be dropped from the course. Any departure from the attendance policy must be pre-approved by June 17, 2017. Ethics statement. No cheating of any kind will be tolerated. Any student caught cheating, attempting to cheat, or assisting in the cheating of another student will be expelled from the class with a failing grade. Grade appeals can be made to Director Gary Schwartz at gary.schwartz@wnc.edu. Disability statement. Western Nevada College is committed to providing reasonable accommodations for all persons with disabilities. This syllabus is available in alternate formats upon request. Students with disabilities, if you are seeking classroom accommodations under the Americans with Disabilities Act, you're required to register with the Disability Support Services. The DSS is located in Cedar 209 on the Carson campus. Phone or email at 775-445-4459 or susan.trist@wnc.edu. To receive academic accommodations for this class, please obtain the proper DSS forms and meet with me at the beginning of the semester. There's a list of important dates to consider. And here is a tentative schedule. Okay, there's our schedule. It's a pretty tight course. I mean, we're talking 8 weeks, covering basically 16 weeks and 8 weeks. So, and there is what is covered by the quizzes. So, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.